Torah. This week's parsha is Parshas Devarim. So the first, I'm just going to read it in English for the sake of time. These are the words that Moshe spoke to all Israel on the other side of the Jordan concerning the wilderness, concerning the Arava opposite the Sea of Reeds, between Paran and Tophel, and Lavan, and Chatzeros, and Dizahav, 11 days of Horeb, by way of Mount Seir to Kadesh Barnea. Now there's an obvious question, and just after hearing all that, there's an obvious question. Why does it matter exactly? So many descriptions, it's clearly something is going on about where Moshe gave this talk. So the Mefarshim point out, Rashi, the Ramban as well, and also Onkelos, that these are code words, that Moshe Torah wasn't really trying to give us directions to where we can find this speech, where this speech was given. The Torah is giving us that Moshe is speaking in code, meaning that Moshe Rabbeinu is about to rebuke the Jewish people before he passes away. This is 5 weeks, the last 5 weeks of his life, Sefer Devarim. And all these different places were symbolic or code for different sins that Bnei Israel did. But Moshe Rabbeinu, because out of Rashi says, "Nei kavodon shel Yisrael," because of the honor of the Jewish people, Moshe Rabbeinu didn't want to say it outright, so he kind of mentioned these places in code. And there's a lot that we can learn from this. One idea is the importance of not criticizing someone, if possible, not to their face, and saying you're wrong, and reminding them of what they did wrong. And it's always best when you give constructive criticism. The best kind of constructive criticism is when the person doesn't even realize that you're criticizing them, that they realize on their own, you mentioned this, you mentioned something, and they realize, oh, you know what, maybe I should have done that. Or maybe in the future I'll do something a little different. On their own, they come to that understanding. That's the best. And if you have to really point something out, it's best to do it as an aside and not as straight, what you did was foolish, because you're putting someone down. You're humiliating them. If people feel, they feel badly about themselves if you point out to their face the mistakes. So that's something for us to think about. Before, if someone says something that we know is wrong, think of a way of saying it, especially if you're around other people and someone says something that you know is wrong. Instead of just saying, oh, you're wrong, think of a way of saying it that preserves their dignity. And so that's one idea. The other idea is that Moshe Rabbeinu realized what a high level the Jewish people were at, and that he was concerned for their honor. He wanted to speak in a way that's respectful to them. And that's something that we can all work on during the 3 weeks, is to remind ourselves about how every Jew and every human being, that they're deserving of respect, and they're deserving of being treated in an appropriate manner. And to even someone who we might disagree with, we might not like their lifestyle and their choices in life, but they're still deserving, unless they, obviously there are exceptions, but they're still deserving of basic respect, and that we should get into the habit of looking for people's positive qualities, the things that we admire. And today was a beautiful day, and I went to the Ohel, and I'm always surprised that I go to the Ohel on a beautiful day, and the place is filled with people who could have gone many other places, the beach, wherever they may have gone, and many of the people there, they were not religious. Some people I spoke to, they're not religious, but they took off, the whole family took off time from the travels to come to the Ohel. And you see that the strong connection that the Jewish people have to Tefillah, to Hashem, and that even someone who's not religious, this is something that we can really admire in people, and to get into that habit of, when you see a Jew, to look for something to admire, to learn from them, as we say, as it says in Pirkei Avos, Yesu Chacham, Halomi Mikol Adam. Everyone has something to teach us. Have a good night. Rabbi Chanan